Okay, this is a like a 2005, 2006 Volvo XC90 pulse width modulated cooling fan. The distance from the outer side of that fan blade to the outside of that fan blade is 19 inches. And here's the Volvo part numbers. You can see that's a Bosch number, another Bosch number, and then the shroud has the actual Volvo part number on it. So I've got it propped up on a 2x4 because this thing moves a ton of air for a single fan. So to power it, I basically have a wall wart going into a power supply. I've got that set up for 12 volts, and I'm going to use this for pulse width modulating the signal output. And then I've just got some LEDs over here so you can see what it's doing. So the white goes to the ground out of there, and then the positive pulse comes out and goes to the purple wire that I have tied into there. So the logic on this is exactly inverse of what you would think. So when it's at 100%, PWM is actually off. And then when it gets to 0% PWM, it's actually high, and it'll be on at full speed. This is going to get pretty loud. So when I bump this down to about 90%, when I go to set, I'll go to negative, and it'll start kicking here right about 90%. So there you can see the fan start to turn. So that's 90%, and that's low speed. A little bit of airflow, not too much. So then we'll take this down to 50%, and it'll be running literally at half speed. So go back down. Speed, but it's blowing pretty good. That is moving some air. So I'll do another demo with an actual piece of paper. So just got a regular standard sheet of paper folded in half, and we're at 100, which is 0%. So we'll bump this down to 90, and it'll start kicking. And you can see it's blowing the paper a little bit. So then let me take this down to 50. That moves a ton of air, a whole heck of a lot more than dual LS1 or GM cooling fans I could ever imagine of pulling. I don't know how much current it pulls, but I tell you what, it definitely moves some air.